Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. And pass caught by Strange. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Rolling into enemy territory. Escapes a defender. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This will give them some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This is one good. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Schupp working from the gun. His first throw is an interception. That is Caleb Ransall. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting ready for this 1st and 10. Now Schupp coming off that pick. Right away they get to him again. It's intercepted. They'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Fourth down, a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On second down, it's Etienne. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Lawrence throwing here. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Shamar James makes the play. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. There's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Corey Black has got it. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Will bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he's going to have this down to the 7. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Lawrence here running the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense up to the line fast.
11. Hey. Roll. Take him. Here we go.
Tootin. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Line ton of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Making some progress here. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's the long back on the handoff. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Travis Hunter making that play. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
Go. No.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. He's got room to roam. To the 15. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
Oh, will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Jags pick it up. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Jaguars blowing them out now, 34-zip. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
Jets, nothing. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Shuck. They set up the screen here for Hall. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Shuck now from the gun. Hits it through the middle. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points in this game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Jets 7. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
west side, so I'm staying this side. Shout you and I vibe to the pool. Like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised it's the rock, the killer vibe. I be the beast you got, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the,
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Soga's hot. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, it feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the...
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Shuck to throw. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give him 3 yards, that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught by Wilson. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. He's brought down after a nice little effort there. And that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars taking over on offense. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, 11, again. Take right open. Go. Take right.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence now off the play action. This is lofted deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shuck. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Jaguars take over first and
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Fred on rest.
Lawrence in the pistol. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shot's going to throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And no offense needed as they take the return all the way back for the touchdown. He's one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into six.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Sharp looking to pass here. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. To throw. Shuck. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
One final shot before the half. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they pick him off again! That is Caleb Ransome. And the Jaguars are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing, Chuck. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure. They leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Now give. It's ETN headed left. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. ETN again. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On red.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Called in left side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Little knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 3-19.
They start the drive with Hall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets cut into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, kill. 11, 30 left. I got it. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Hey, Soko, hot. 13, Lou, hot.
Lawrence with it on first. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 Shuxy. Right.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it an 18-point game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Inside give here for Tootin. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Now we give to ETN running right. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Red on red. Hey, son. Here we go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Rip, 23. Go, go. Turn. This one's hot. Here we go. It's hot. It's hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they pick him off again. And the Jets capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now it's Fields. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Here we go. Punch right. Green 19, just one.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fields throwing once more. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
11. All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Focus. Hot. 30 left. Take right open.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the 38-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Red on red. Go, go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Lawrence looking to throw. There's a screen for Tootin.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
On red.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Dump off caught by his back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in Ottawa. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The give here, it's Wangu. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Shotgun snap to Fields. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Desperation time here. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Tucker on for the extra point.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets make it an 18-point game.
59. Jets 41.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First down, ball at the 36. They're going to pass it here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Fields out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 32.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, easy.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Lobs this deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
On the play. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10.
They go play action. Lawrence. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Jaguars keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Start ball front.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
And the Jets first down.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.